Hello guys, how's everybody doing today? Wonderful to see all of you here in this beautiful game of manifesting our dreams and our desires. As you can see, today's title is Congratulations, you are a winner. The universe chose you. So it's wonderful to see all of you here today. So today's live, that's what we're doing today. We're going over winning topics. How to win at the game of life, how to win at your career, how to win at your desires. Today is just all about winning in all aspects of your life. Winning in your relationships, winning in your money, winning in wealth, winning in health, winning in the lottery, winning in everything. We're just gonna jump into making you a winner. Good evening. When you are a winner, winning things come to your manifestation. Wouldn't you want to be a winner? All of you guys would love to be winners. Hi from New York. Hi. Today, I'm going to teach you how to become a winner. Yes, I'm going to teach Mark. I keep winning lottery scratch-offs, but nothing over 500 or more. Well, today I'm going to show you how to win big in everything, in your life, in the money, in the lottery, over 500, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, even the 1 million top prizes. You will win it. I am going to show it to you in this live. Well, I can't show you all of it, but I can give you just enough so it can get you started. If you really want to take it to the next level, you have to go invest in yourself. I keep telling you, go sign up for my new school platform. Listen, guys, I've been doing this for a little bit, right? You never see Mark advertise a lot of stuff. But why is Mark advertising his school thing? Because it is so powerful, and I believe it will help you. And it's a community where all of you can invest in yourself and learn the art of manifestation and learn the art of winning. All right, so I'll show you right now. Look at this. 50 times 10, 500, okay? I'm not done. I got like 3 more in here. Where can I find them at? All right, let's see. Here's another one. I didn't even scratch the thing. I just scratched the barcode. Bingo. Oops, I want somebody to take that barcode so they can cash it. 500. There's another one in here. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Look, this is what you learn in my school platform. And check this out. I've just created a subliminal video that's only going to be available for you, my school members. Some of you are in here right now. It's a powerful, if you want to, it's a win the lottery scratch off subliminal video. It's only going to be in the school platform. So if you want to take your manifestation to the next level, start doing stuff like this and more. And by the way, this is through remote viewing that I teach in the platform. So I'm doing it myself, and a lot of my students in the school platform are doing it as well. And this goes beyond the lottery, but it's just to give you a taste, to show you that anything you desire is more than possible, and you can go do it. Okay? So I'm teaching you. Listen, guys. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, the first thing to win. Here's the first thing to win. Follow people who have done what you want to do. Go follow teachers that have evidence of their manifestation. Go follow teachers that have their mind straight, that have their mind positive. That is the first step to winning. Go find your mentor. Go find your guru out there. If it's me, Fantastic. Many of you found me. You have to go with the teacher that resonates with you. That's the first step to winning. So just don't go out there and just see someone talking, da da da. And if they don't have the evidence in their own life, or if their persona, if it doesn't match, it's not going to work. Did you hear that? So go find your teacher. Go find your mentor. Go find your guru. The ones here, my tribe, you have found me. You've seen how it works, and I'm so happy to have you. More will come along. But guys, I am open and I want everyone to succeed, and I'm telling you the truth. So that's the first step to winning. Go find someone. Okay. Oh, Mark, I want to manifest love and relationship. Go find someone that is an expert in love and relationship, that they have solid relationship. Mark, I want to elevate my consciousness. Go find someone that you can tell from their talking and their experience they have elevated their consciousness. Mark, I want someone that's good at making money. Go find someone who can. Mark, I want to find someone who can win the lottery and make me more money. Go find. All of that is out there. Find teachers that got it. Now, there's some teachers out there that have the whole thing. They can tell you everything. They can show you all those things. I am one of those teachers. You know that. I have been gifted with the ability to help you. I am in no means loathing myself, because that's the last thing I do. I am just a pawn that the universe is using to help you. I am a tool that it's funneling all the information in, and you go use it. If I don't resonate with you, that is fine. If I resonate with you, you will find me. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. All of you, if I'm on your feed, welcome. You're my new student. I'm your teacher. You're not going to find this by accident. Okay, so that's number one, to become a winner. Number two, to become a winner. This is the next one. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your abilities even if you can't figure out how? You want me to show you how to do that? Of course, Jeff, you got to invest in yourself. I'm gonna get back to that one to show you how to do that one. The next one, exercise your gifts and abilities, people. Every single one of you watching this right now, you have so much untapped potential and gifts. I have to teach you how to exercise that. That's right. Everyone get into school. It's life changing. If you're in the school, I'll say it again. People keep asking me. There it is, man. That's just 500, and I got another 500. I got another 500. This is all from remote viewing. It's in the school platform. In the school platform, I got a subliminal. I put in there only for you. It's not going to be on my YouTube channel. You never see it. It's only going to be on my school members. If you want to win the scratch, it's just for scratch offs. So if you want to manifest big winnings in scratch offs, you better go into school, get signed up, watch the video, download it. It's yours for free once you're in the school. Whatever you want to do with it is up to you. It's going to work. A lot of people in there manifesting stuff. Okay? This is where I'm going to now. So Mark, how do I exercise my gifts and abilities? First of all, I have to reveal to you your gifts and abilities. Where's the link for the school? I'll put it in the pinned comments. It'll be in the pinned comments. You'll see, when you go to the comments, you'll see Mark there, and you'll see join my community, and all my stuff you want to get in. That's where it's going to be. It's not going to be in the description. It's going to be pinned comments. You go, you link up, and you get in there. All right. So I want to ask you guys, please tell me. Can you tell me? Okay, here, I'm going to list. Here it is. You have, let me see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 powerful gifts that will alter the fabric of space and time and reality. Go comment below. If someone can tell me those 4 gifts, you're an amazing being. What are, see, most of you don't even know this, man. You have to know this before you can start winning your best life. So tell me, what are your 4 gifts that you have? And then I'm going to expand on you how you're going to use those gifts. See, you don't even know this stuff, man. Let me recap, because most of you are joining this live now, okay? To be a winner, to anything in life, money, health, find a teacher that's done what you want to do. Find a teacher that can resonate with you. Find a teacher that experienced in doing the same thing you're doing. That's the first one, okay? Number 2. What was number 2 I told you? Believe in yourself and your abilities besides figuring it out. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. Number 3, know your gifts and abilities. You have 4 gifts and abilities. 4 gifts right now that will alter the fabric of space-time, that will shift reality into your favor. So go ahead and tell me the 4 gifts. This is by me just revealing the 4 gifts, it's going to change a lot of you guys' lives, because you're going to just tune in and say, oh my God, how did you win, Mark? I won through remote viewing. I won. Okay, I'll tell you the story on this one right here. This one, okay? So I got the store to go, and I went to the store to go. And when I got into the store, I knew it was the right store. But here's the thing. My ego was glitching me, so I didn't know which scratch off to get. But I knew it was in there. So guess who swoops in? The higher self. So I'm in the store, and I'm saying, all right, I got to get a scratch off, because I seen it in my remote view last night. I see where the store is. This is the store. It's the Walmart right here. So I'm looking there, and the lady comes and says, hey, how you doing? She said, oh, you're looking for a scratch off. I said, oh, yeah, you know. She said, I know. She says, get number 1. I feel something good about number 1. She said, I just get a feeling of it. I said, okay, give me the number 1. It was on ticket 17. See that? That's my higher self swooping in, interacting with another conscious being, pushing information and to tell Mark that's the one. And of course, it's being a winner. All right, so now give me your 4 gifts, people. Of course, you can super manifest like me. I'm teaching you right now. Okay, I see one of the gifts. Imagination. Okay, that's one of your gifts. So we need 3 more gifts. Mark, can you coach to help me focus? Yes. If you go into my school platform, guys, that's where you can get all this stuff. I have major Zoom meetings every Thursday, but I'm also going to do the Zoom meetings on a Saturday now, so everybody can get into it, because some of you work. And so we're going to do every Thursday, and then once at the end of every month, I'm going to do a Saturday where all of you who can't get in on a Thursday get in. You can talk with me, I can coach you, I can teach you, I can share what's going on. All right, so I got imagination. Okay, I got number 2 gift. I got the intuition. Okay, I'm looking for 2 more. We got 2 down, 2 to go. Okay, I'll count this one. And you says higher self. Okay, I got 3 gifts. Higher self. So I got higher self, I got imagination, and I got intuition. And what's the 4th gift? So we got 1 more gift to go, that you have to alter the change of your reality. Okay, this gift is a subpart of another gift. Okay, so this gift has to do with imagination. It's in the imagination part. I don't think you're going to get this one, but I just talked about it. So here it is. It's remote viewing. Going to give you 4 gifts again. Remote viewing, imagination, intuition, higher self connection. Want me to repeat them again? Everybody have these gifts. Everybody. And there's a 5th one. I got 4, but there's 1 more, the X factor. That's right, my friends, your subconscious mind. So subconscious, higher self, imagination, remote viewing, intuition. Every single human being have that. The reason if you're not successful is because you're lacking in developing one of or all 5 of those gifts. That's the reason if you're not winning in anything in your life. Once you develop all of those tools and gifts, you're going to be winning in all aspects of your life. That is in a nutshell what I teach on this platform. I teach every single person that interacts. If I have coached you, I've mentored you, you know this. you will develop all 5 of those gifts with me assisting you. That's all I do. I show you, say, okay, here's how you're going to open your intuition. Here's how you're going to connect and your higher self. Here's how your higher self is going to work for you. Here's how you're going to remote view. Okay. Here's how your subconscious is going to do these things. Here's how your imagination is going to work. And you're going to put forward a system for you, and you do it, and you repeat it, and you'll get whatever you want in your life. Okay. So let's break them down in a more deeper aspect, so that you can really start to kind of make it work for you. All right. So let's break them down one by one. So this video is, again, congratulations, you are a winner. The universe chose you. You're winning everything. Okay. All right. The first one now is believing in yourself. Mark. Oh, good. That's you're in school too. Yes, you're in the school platform. Also in the school platform, this is where I put a lot of my winning tickets. So I'm not going to be putting a lot of my winning tickets on my YouTube stuff anymore. It's going to be only for my exclusive members in my school platform. So if you want to see if Mark won a big amount or Mark's win big again, you're going to have to get in there. So when I put it too much, I like the fact that it's private, it's secure, and and it's going to be there to help you, to motivate you for your success. Mark, yes, we'll get into remote view. I always remote view for every lottery scratch off tickets I go and get. I always remote view it. Always. I never wing it. I remote view it. So that's what I teach you in the platform. And look, and this is beyond the lottery. Anything put it like this, everything I do now, I remote view it before I take action. Everything. If I got to do a business, if I got to do a content, if I'm going to do something with someone, if I'm going to take on anything, I remote view it before I do it. So let's go into the first one. How do I believe in myself, Mark? Mark, what's the secret to believing in myself? Okay, here's the secret to believing in yourself. This is going to be on an analytical level, all right? So this is something you're going to have to comprehend. This is not something that's going to magically appear. I'm now going to tell you why you should believe in yourself and how you should believe in yourself. And that enough should spark something for you, okay? First thing, all right. The reason why you should believe in yourself is yourself is not here. Yourself is in an infinite dimension that can get you anything you desire. What is here is a representation of yourself. It's a half of a self. It's called your kinetic, conscious, logical mind. Nassim Bradford, this is cool. The energy in the school platform is amazing. I love it. All you guys are there doing your thing. Okay? I'm telling you now, believe in yourself. I'm showing you the analytical thing so you can get this. So once you understand that you are not a human being, you're more of a spirit. The keyword now, here's a spirit. What is a spirit? A spirit is a non-local energy entity that has no coordination in space or time. It is here, there, and everywhere. It can go through anything and everything. It can influence the non-physical. It can influence the physical. That is what you are. Following me? That's number one, to be a winner, to believe in yourself. Once you can comprehend that, it opens you up now. Any question on that so far? So if you're watching this, you better start believing in yourself, because you're super powerful than you even realize it. The only reason you're lacking is because your half of self is telling you you're lacking. That's not your full self. Remote viewing is not astral projection. It's a different concept. I'll talk about that too. Alonzo Williams says, everything you're saying is 100% true. I saw a podcast with a retired SCI agent talking about remote viewing. Oh yeah, remote viewing is serious stuff, man. They actually shut it down in the 1960s because it was so successful. They shut it down. Because, you know why they shut it down? Because a lot of remote viewers were getting assassinated. Because they were viewing secret military and secret things from other countries, and people found out where they are, and they sent agents over, so they had to shut it down. That's how powerful it was. Okay, so when you believe in yourself, you're going to take the next step. What's the next step? We're going to use imagination. Mark, how do I effectively use my imagination? All right, to be a winner in anything in your life, here's my advice for you. You guys, put it the best way. Okay, let's see. I want to make you understand this. It's simple. As I'm talking to you, I'm getting downloads, okay? So that's why you see I'll go like this, da da da. It's coming as I'm speaking to you. All right. So imagination works as follows. Here's the first step for you to be a winning person in everything in your life. Whether it be relationships, wealth, success, money, anything in your life. The first thing you have to do, and you have to do this every day, guys, is you have to get used to living in your mind as a successful version of yourself. I'll repeat that again. You have to get used to living in your head as the rich, successful, happy, healthy relationship, soulmate, whatever. You have to live with that in your mind every day. I'm going to pause because I have a comment here from Harry. Mark, how to start life at the age of 40, having gray hair, white beard, no marriage, no children, no job, finances, less. Please help tell the situation. I'll tell you how to do that. Eliminate everything you've just said. It doesn't exist. You're not 40. Society tells you you're 40. Your matrix tells you you're 40. There's no age on you, man. It's something we make up. Your gray hair, that's a perception. You can change that. Your color, your beard, all that can be changed. Marriage, you can go get married at any age they put it into you. Job, easy stuff to manifest. Okay? This goes into the imagination. So here's a perfect example of it. So this person here wants to know how to change that. Go into your head, in your imagination. Now, here's what it works. For imagination to work, you have to see a self in there. This is for the individual. I'm not talking about visualizing a thing now. The thing comes after this. You have to project yourself first. You must be able to see yourself. You see, like you see yourself outside, you have to see yourself inside your head. No matter whatever angle, first person, third person is irrelevant, as long as you can see it. So once you see yourself, go inside and put yourself in the position you want to be in. If you for position, don't see your, listen, next thing you want, never see your age, guys. Never ever see age. Do not look at age for anything because it's irrelevant. Just see yourself the way you want to see yourself. See the stuff you want to have. See whatever it is you desire. Now, because this is very important, because we live more in our heads than we do in a physical, in the present moment. That's just a fact. You're always in your head. If you're in the present moment, congratulations, but the majority of us are more likely in our head. So if you're seeing, so I'm showing you the techniques to be a winner. So see yourself in your head. Got that? Every day. Can I grow more hair on my head? Of course you can grow more hair on your head. You can do anything you want, man. It's all about, again, believing and accepting in yourselves. Sincere Lima says, Mark, I won the lottery 12 times since December 2023. Whoa, congratulations. Is it in my soul contract to win the lottery? Of course, if you win the lottery, you can't. That's a part of your soul contract, man. If you go buy a lottery ticket and you even win a free ticket, congratulations. That's your soul contract to win the lottery. So many people play and they never win anything. But if you go win even a free ticket, that's the universe telling you that, okay, you did put this in your cards to win. So keep that in mind. You don't have to win $100,000, $1 million. If you just win a free ticket, you've been confirmed that it's your soul contract to win the lottery or whatever you want to manifest. Okay? All right. Got that so far? That's correct. You were born to do this. You were born to win. So we got the imagination part. Now let's go into the next higher part of making you a winner. Let's go into your intuition now. That's a gift you have. Intuition. What is intuition, Mark? I want you to go comment below what intuition is to you, and I'm going to give you my definition according to my downloads that are coming in of what intuition is. And so you can better use it. Oh, congratulations. No Pro Go promo got just won $100 on a $5 scratch. Oh man, that's your winner. It's the bigger is coming. Congratulations. What is intuition? Can the universe give you more if it thinks you have enough? Oh, whoa. Kai. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this comment here. I'm gonna teach you guys a huge lesson now. Let me repeat this comment because this will change the game for all of you. Can the universe not give you more if it thinks you have enough? Here's the number one mistake you are making, guys. You are associating the universe as a third person. I got breaking news for you. You are the universe. So it's you who are giving yourself not enough. There's no outside source doing that. Your mind is so powerful. Your beliefs and your mind is so powerful that it can make you successful and it can make you not successful. So ask yourself this question. If I was the universe, which you are, would I say, hey, I already have enough, or would I keep wanting more or desiring more? There's no limit to stopping you from you. So you're the one giving yourself permission. There's no one else outside of you, okay? That's very important to know. Knowing exactly what to do is intuition. I love that from the best 11 12 20 2011. That is, oh man, that is perfect. We'll go with that one. I mean, that is beautiful. Intuition is knowing, conscious mind is believing. Intuition comes to you in the moment with no logical thinking. It's a thing that you just know and you do it. That's what intuition is. Know to do. Just an example today when I got this ticket, the lady in there, her intuition just know. She just smiled and laughed and she said, hey, I have a feeling this is the ticket you should get. And that's the ticket I got. And I have to go back because I'm going to give her a tip. See, the next lesson in being a winner is give back. Whether you can give back with information or nothing, circulate it back around. I'm going to go back. I'm going to give her $100 because she had it's her gift. Maybe I could tell her, hey, you have a gift. Enlighten more on your gift because a lot of people don't have that. All right. So intuition is knowing exactly what to do. That's correct. Now, how do I develop this intuition, Mark? Are there steps? Are there exercises that I can do daily that can heighten my intuition? Because I would love to make it more audible to me in my everyday life. And the answer is yes. There are certainly great things you can do to India. So I am going to make it easy for you. I'm going to show you the easiest way. I'm not going to go through, I've done plenty of videos on intuition. This is the download that's coming to me, and this is what the universe and my higher self is telling me to tell you to go get your intuition heightened. Okay, here's what the higher self is telling me to do. It's telling me right now, Mark, remind them that the era that they're living in, this is in real-time information coming to you, so I'm just putting it out to you. Mark, remind them that the what? Okay, Mark, remind them that the age and their reality that they're living in is a technical advanced age. To heighten their intuition, tell them to go and download any app that shows you how to guess and do psychic stuff. So they have these apps and they'll say, can you go ahead and tell me what's behind this? 1, 2, 3, or 4. So go get apps on your smartphone that shows you how to. There are apps. Okay, it says there are apps out there called Heighten Your Intuition apps, where you can go and you can press the square, and it says, can you tell me, it shows you 5 numbers. It says which one of these squares has number 11 on it out of the 3 squares. That's what I'm telling you, what I'm going in real time. Tell them to do that. That is the fastest and highest way to develop their intuition. Tell them to practice it twice a day for 10 minutes a day. There you go. You just got a live feed from my mind to you, from my higher self. Mark, this is Farno 880. Mark, I won 500. Used your magic, Mark. Yes. So there you go. My higher self just told me what to tell you, so to do go. So I guess you don't have to like spend a lot of time meditating too much, or you don't have to spend a lot of time like being in sound, which is good. Just go get the app, man. I don't know the app. There's tons of them out there. Just go to your app store. Go look up Intuition app, Heightened Intuition app. There's so many of them out there. Okay. That is a genius idea. There's an app I used to use a couple years ago that come to think of it, I did use an app. I forgot the name of it though. I think it was a remote viewing app where it showed me things, how to exercise my remote viewing as well. That is a brilliant idea. I might have to make an app now. I'm gonna have to make an app. If any one of you guys, because I have a lot of good things I could put in my app. If any one of you guys, I know all you talented, if you're good in making apps and you want to help me make an app, and then we work together and put out the app, you need to contact me so we can develop this app, because I have the idea now how to make an app to supercharge your intuition and remote viewing. That's it. I'm going to do a remote viewing for scratch offs app, remote viewing and intuition app all in one. So if you're a computer programmer, technical person, developer, app person, because I know all of you got so many talents, go ahead, contact me and you can help me make this app so I can help all of you even more. But in the meantime, you can go download the app to build your intuition. All right, so there you go. So your intuition will be heightened when you start doing that, because what that's going to do, it's going to develop your sixth sense. Right? It's going to develop your sixth sense. Your sixth sense is the ability to see beyond space-time continuum, so to speak. All right, so we got the intuition part. The next part now is the higher self part. And then I'll go into the remote viewing. I'll touch on remote viewing. As I said, I can't really teach the remote viewing on this platform like this, guys. It is really a sensitive thing, and I just don't think they allow that stuff to really go on like that in the Matrix. So I'll do that only in my school platform, but I will touch on it here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, where are we at now? Wow, what an amazing gift here, my friend. 449, amazing. Thank you. All right, as I'm speaking to you, I'm getting downloads. Guys, I also have to tell you something. As I'm evolving and doing this, I'm getting, like, every time I'm doing a video, I'm getting tremendous amounts of information. So what I've been told is to talk to you in real time. Before, I didn't do that. I would hear the stuff, but I would put it out. But now I'm being told to tell you exactly what's downloaded to me to tell you. So from now on, in all my videos, you will see that. So if you see Mark pause for a minute, Mark stops, it's I'm processing the information that's being funneled to me from the higher self. All right, so now I am getting information again about higher self. So here's what it's telling me to tell you now. Okay, it's a lot of stuff here, so I have to slow down. I got it. Remember, I'm using my regular mind too, just like you are. Okay, it's telling me to tell you to get the highest connection with your higher self is to give it a name separate from your name. Okay, when you give it a name, make sure the name you give it represents all the stuff that you want to manifest in your life. So again, this is not coming from me. It's just coming from source. I'm just putting it. This is what it's telling me to tell you. If you want to manifest money, health, and success, give a name that represents money, health, and success. That's your higher self. If you want to manifest only relationships, give the name to that. If you want to manifest everything together, give a name that represents all that to you. Okay, that's what it says. Next thing is telling me to tell you, okay, is once you've given your higher self a name, okay, accept the name as a part of you. Look at the name as a relative. Okay, not a friend, a relative. It has to be someone that's connected to you. So look at your higher, here again, look at your higher self as a brother or a sister that's talking to you from a long distance communication. I don't know. This is what I'm just telling you what's going on right now. Okay? So you get the name. For example, what I've already done is my higher self name is Crom. That's my name spelled backward. Mark, K-R, that's what he told me to, that's my name. Also, once you have the name of your higher self and you accepted the relationship of your higher self, now talk to your higher self as if you're talking on a phone to that person. When should you do it? The best time he told me to communicate with your authentic self is any time or moment when you are in a less stressful state. It's highly effective to talk to yourself when you are less, okay, I'm getting information again. Okay, the best time to communicate with your higher self, to talk to your higher self, is when you what? Okay, is right after you have a meal. When you have a meal, it makes you feel good and relax. Right after a good meal, talk to your higher self. Right after drinking something that quenches you, talk to your higher self. When you're watching something or making something that makes you, this is coming from, talk to your higher self. When you're in a state of relaxation, talk to your higher self. Here's again, do not talk to your higher self when you're in a state of stress, when you're in a state of anxiousness, because your higher self is there. It will not come in because your ego will kick in, because it's designed to help you to stay out of stress and anxiousness. So if you're talking to your higher self when you're in a state of stress or anxiousness, you're going to get conflicting information. It's not going to be your higher self. So it just cut off there, all right? So now I'm back to just getting processed information. So now I'm just going to get information. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Okay, if that resonates, makes sense, perfect. So Kai says her higher self name is Opulence. There you go. So now you all have to do this to take you to the next level. Whatever name you want to give your higher self, that's the name, because names are representation of the things you want to manifest. So every time, so here's how it makes sense. Every time you say your name of your higher self, what's automatically going to happen, and this is what it's telling me now, every time you call the name, it's going to bring up the things you want to manifest. You're going to remember them. And that's important because that's going to go into your subconscious. So your subconscious is going to record the name to match everything you want or desire. That's going to make it so much easier for your subconscious to filter and send information to you. See how it all works? See that? See that? I didn't know that. That's new. That's very powerful. Thank you. That is very powerful information right there. Makes sense. All right. So we got the higher self. All right, now, what should I say to my higher self? How do I talk to my higher self? Hey Mark, I'm living in Europe. Can I make my aunt who live in the U.S. buy me tickets and make me some kind? Yeah, if your aunt is willing, definitely. That's okay. So the next question they want to ask is, how does the higher self communicate with us? So I'll go to the higher self and I ask my higher self. So how can they communicate? How do we communicate with you, higher self? So yeah, a lot of stuff is this. So here's how you're going to communicate Here's how your higher self communicates to you. And most of this I've known before, so I will repeat it again because it's telling me this. Okay? So your higher self, well, this is a new one. Uh, your higher self will make you, okay, wait a minute. Hmm. Okay, this one is new that I've never talked about before, so I'm going to tell it to you now. The higher self is telling me that there's a communication channel that your higher self will communicate to you. It will actually make you speak out without you knowing it. It'll make you speak out and answer or tell you to. In other words, you'll start to talk something out like, go down to West 54th, call such and such, and you actually speak it out physically. That's one way it's going to make you communicate. It's going to hijack your own voice and make you speak just the answer. So I'll be aware of that, all right? So that's something new that I didn't know. All right. I have experienced that twice, but not very frequent. All right, but the ones I have experienced frequently are as follows. Here's how your higher self communicate to you, all right? Your higher self, you communicate to you in a feeling. And a feeling that the higher self uses the most is, getting the information right now, it's you. Whenever you feel giddy, that's what it's telling me. Whenever you feel giddy in your gut, it's your higher self communicating to you. Whenever you feel goosebumps, your higher self is communicating to you. It's all coming in real time. Whenever you get flashes, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you hear a music or a song that reminds you of something, your higher self is communicating with you. Whenever you have a dream of something, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you stand up and your body starts to vibrate like you have your phone is on you, but you don't have your phone, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you see strangers coming up to you and talking, your higher self is, this is all stuff telling me, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you see people are talking to you about something, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you're in a crowded situation and you hear all the voices, but all of a sudden two voices or one particular voice shuts down everything and you just hear a certain, in other words, you could be in a supermarket and you hear a lot of people gibberish, but all of a sudden your attention just sticks to one person talking and you hear keywords. Your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever you're out in this was telling me to look for. Whenever you're out in public places, be aware of people's voices who are extra loud. Your higher self is communicating. Your higher self will make people talk extra loud to say keywords and phrases to get you what you want. There's more coming in. Okay? Whenever you get twitches in your eyes, your higher self is communicating to you. Whenever your ears are ringing, your higher self is communicating to you. Okay? That's what it tells. That's how your higher self communicates to you. Now, how to talk to the higher self. You must talk to your higher self in two ways. That's what it's telling me to tell you. You must talk to your higher self in a command, not a asking or a begging or a pleading way. Okay? I repeat again, when you go to your higher self, do not ask, beg, or plead. Okay, what else is telling me? Talk to your higher self. Questions, you know that already. Animals popping up is another one your higher self is communicating to you. How do we respond back to your higher self? All you have to do to respond to your higher self is just become aware of what is happening to you and accept it. That's it. Or you can also respond by saying, got you. Okay. That's what it's telling me to tell you. All right. That's what it says. Got you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's next? Stuff like that. Okay? If you do affirmations, is that confusing your higher self? There's nothing that confuses your higher self, people. First of all, you cannot confuse your higher self. You cannot confuse your subconscious mind. You cannot overload your subconscious mind. You cannot do anything like that. All right? Now, we can go into the remote viewing. I'll touch on it. Okay? I'll talk about principles and I'll just show some basic stuff. So, what remote viewing is? It's a natural ability that every single human being have, and the reason why is because of a phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. Remember what I said in the beginning? I told you that well, I'm telling you now, the only thing that exists is awareness and information. You are a subcomponent, or you are a tool that is translating information and awareness. That's so your human being state right now is just a tool. That's why I keep telling you that's not who you are. So it's like it's like a radio tower. So you're a radio tower. That's all you are. You're just a human tower. That's why I told you, don't take yourself too serious and let your ego get away with you. So you're a radio tower and you're receiving information and awareness, okay? Got that. So because all information exists at all times. Follow me? So everything is happening and existing in this moment. However, they are in what we call a different location, or what we call coordinate. So let's say we're in this same space, but over to the left side of the space is what you want. Let's move a little right down to the next side of the space is another thing, but they're all in the same space. Got that? So when you remote view, what you're doing is you're cheating from this present location and you're moving along to look over on the other side. That is what's already taken place. That's remote viewing. So quantum entanglement now states and shows us this is evident, because what quantum entanglement says now, it says that nothing is separate, all information is entangled. Remember, awareness and information can never be created or destroyed, so everything is all bundled together. So how remote viewing works is, I'm just going to show for scratch cards and stuff like that. So in your state and in your country, so they have the retailers that sell your tickets, the lottery retailers. So what happens now is the lottery, they have companies that make their scratch tickets. And when these companies make their scratch ticket, the lottery has a rule to make the game more fair, or to make the game more, not cheating. The companies cannot tell the lottery where the winning lottery tickets are going to be. The lottery only knows where the winning tickets are as soon as you purchase, as soon as you buy a ticket. There's a thing on a card and the book that will alert the retailer that a winning ticket has been sold here. That's the only time the lottery will know there's a big winner, because in their system, as you buy it, that book, the only person that knows where the winning tickets are the people that create the winning tickets, and then they randomly send them out to all your location. Okay, so this is a remote viewing thing I'm showing you with the lottery scratch off. So now let's picture this. So now all these tickets go out in all these different locations, right? So as I said, information cannot be hidden from the higher self. So just because, okay, when we look at these barcodes of these tickets, this is for this ticket, right? The barcode, you can have to scratch it off. But if you have a ticket, you can't just look under the ticket and see the winner, right? You have to be able to scratch it off. Your higher self can look under the ticket and see the winner. It knows where all the winners are of the ticket. So here's what it does. Based on your location, wherever you're at, what you got to do now, you got to have to create what's called your grid. So you have to go to your different stores and have a grid of locations, so you can tune in, so your higher self can get the winning ticket to be shipped to your location into that store. Because remember, you're creating, so it changes your reality. So you'll change the truck that's going to bring the lottery ticket to that store. You'll change the direction, and it'll change their mind, and they'll bring the book to your store. And then somebody will come and buy the ticket, but they'll never buy the winning ticket because it's already, it was you the day when you go to buy the ticket, it'll pop up and you'll win the ticket. That's the semblance of remote viewing. Now, how to win the ticket, the process to do all that stuff, that's what I teach in my school platform. It's the same principle for quick picks. Quick picks, you got to be in the right place at the right time to win. Again, I'll show you how it goes again with the quick picks. Again, the lottery has these retailers, okay? And every time you buy a quick pick ticket, whatever that, so the number, so you buy a quick pick ticket, the night of the draw, all the possible combinations are there. So whenever you have a winner at the night, the lottery will automatically know what store sold the ticket, because as soon as you buy the quick pick, the computer will pick it up and say, hey, this is the only store that matched this number. That's how they know you quick pick. Now, here's how remote viewing works with that. Again, remote viewing is you interfering in the pattern. You are deliberately hacking the system. Okay, that's what you're doing in remote viewing. You are going into something and you're changing the outcome to match what you want. The reason you can do this is because, again, information is what? Transparent. With information, we can adjust, we can encode, we can decode information, right? Just like a computer program. You can go into your phone, the programmers that have your phone right now, whenever you have an update in your phone, they can go in and change the code of the pro, and your phone will look different, and you get your fonts will look different, your screen will look different. You see that on your phone when you get your update on your phone? Sometimes you get an update, you say, oh, look at my screen, look at my fonts, they're different color. It's the same thing you do when you remote view in reality with the quick pick tickets. You are changing the algorithm to match what you want. Okay. Mark, I'm sorry, my best friend since 90 took his own. Sorry to hear that. And 20 is now also, I asked for my vibrational numbers. Oh yes, Callie, you're a member here. So what you can do in this live, again, since you're a member, my channel member, I see the badge, you can comment your month and day, and I'll go back in a couple hours when this live is done, and I'll give you your vibration numbers. Just tell me your month and day in this comment, and I can give it to you. So let's go back to this quick pick story, because you're asking me how to pick the numbers with the remote viewing and quick picks. So here's how it goes again. Again, you got to select your location, okay? Because you give 3 locations. And then what happens is, now you have your location. One of the location that you chose, that's the location you'll win. So if you got 3 stores, 4 stores, I always say at least get 2 to 3 stores to play from, or whatever. So if you have just 4 or 3, one of those 3 stores are going to make you winner. And that's what I did when I won the fantasy fight. I was playing from 3 major stores, and of course one of the stores I played from won. So I was remote viewing back then, but I didn't even know how to do it. But now I know how to do it, and I have a system I can teach you how to do it. But anyway, so what happens now, since you are the one controlling the algorithm, so what happens, you'll go to the store, and when you get to the store, the quick pick ticket that you pick has already won. Remember now, when you remote view people, it's not something you are doing, it's something that has already been done, but your brain just hasn't caught up to it. So by the time you buy the ticket, it's already a winner, and then the lottery do their drawing that night, and they say, oh, but it's already happened because you already hacked the algorithm by remote viewing where you're going to buy your ticket and see yourself a winner. And then you buy the ticket the night the numbers come out and you win. That's in essence of the thing. It's the same process if you play online. If you play online, it's the same I have to teach you that. But again, as I said, that's a whole other thing, but I teach that in the school platform. Taryn Mark, can you reply to my super chat? There's so many comments here. You have to comment again so I can see it, please. So you guys seeing it? Okay, Karen. Okay, this is a great question from Karen. Okay, Mark, do you think we all share the same higher self? Good question. Let's go ask the higher self. So I'm going to get the answer for you in real time right now. Okay, so Mark, I deeply appreciate the information. Okay, so if you're listening, this is Jay. So I will give you your numbers now so that I won't have to comment. So your numbers will be, so you have August 8th. What is August 8th? 8th. Okay, so your numbers are the following. So pay attention to your numbers. Okay, this is your number. Let me find you. Okay, where's your number? 87. Your number is 8, 7, 17, 22, 11, 44. That's your numbers. 8, 17, 11, 22, 44, 7. Okay, do we share the same higher self? Here's the answer to your question. How it works is this way. It says the higher self is one continuous awareness of consciousness. What happens is this consciousness branches itself off to play individual role, but it all goes back to the same source. So it's telling me to tell you this. It says to look at the ocean. It says when you go to the ocean, look how big the ocean is. It says if you take a cup of the water from the ocean, that's your version of your higher self. But if you go back to the ocean with the cup and you put the water back, it goes back into the ocean. So yes, you are from the same, all the higher self is one, but playing the role of different things. But you're still a part of that ocean, right? So even if you take a cup of the water from the ocean, go to your house, someone says, man, that's a little cup of water. It's not, they don't know that water came from a big source. That's what your higher self is. That's what it told me to tell you. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. What does Mark think of Valentine's Day? This is what I think of all holidays. They are generated by the matrix to make revenue and money. There is no Valentine's Day. There is no birthday. There is none of the holidays. They're all made up. People, I want you to see big picture. There is no you. There is no me. There is just what? We are energy. There's no age. There's none of that stuff. The only thing that there are is awareness. Everything else is made up. So if you're feeling lonely for Valentine's Day, you've been trapped by the matrix. If you're feeling pressure to buy gifts on a certain day, you've been trapped by the matrix. All of those things are designed to elicit your mind to give a state of emotion so that you can contribute to the matrix. They don't exist. That's my take on all of holidays, including birthdays. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't do none of that stuff. It doesn't exist. It doesn't make sense. What is the point? What is the purpose? See, guys, look, when your mind is elevated like you guys are, when you start to see things in the true light and the true thing they are, a lot of the stuff you see around your world, you no longer partake in them. Right? There's a verse in the Bible that says, you're in the world, but you're not of the world, right? Something like that. You're not a part of it. There's something like that, right? That has some meaning to it. Says that. And if you think about that, it makes your life a lot more happy, a lot less stress. Because now you're not pressured by the system to do what they want you to tell you. Now you're not pressured to go bust yourself working 24, 17 extra hours to buy some gifts on one day for a family where you could give your family a gift every day if you wanted to. On one day, you gotta wait to tell someone you love them when you can tell them you love them every day. On one day, you gotta go buy flowers and chocolate when you can do that every day. Okay? None of that stuff. Super Bowl, games, da da da. You gotta look at the big picture, people. It's all designed to keep you distracted. Now, when I talk about distraction, I'm not saying to you that these things aren't fun and engaging. They are. But look, when you are a chosen one like you guys are, when you are an extra level of awareness, when you have an extra level of intelligence, the things you used to do, you're going to look back to yourself and say, man, why did I ever do that? Because now I see the truth. Okay? And listen, the reason why it's better for you to do this is because it frees up your mind to focus on other things like manifesting your dreams. You're not exhausting your energy by looking for a particular holiday or feeling pressure on a holiday, and then people around you, it's like Valentine's Day. It's put Valentine's Day, people. Let me tell you something about Valentine's Day. I got a few minutes here, so just to show, Valentine's Day put a lot of people in depression. Because what Valentine's Day does, it shows you what you're not worthy of. That's the big picture. If you go into the store and you see people buying roses and all that, what it says about you? They're trying to tell you, oh, see all these people buying roses. You don't have nobody. You're lonely. Oh, look at the couples hanging out. Oh my goodness, you're not loved. That is so not true. You are absolutely loved. You are a being. If you are here right now, you have a purpose and you are chosen to be here. The odds of the amount of humans that can come into existence can never match what you are right now. So if you're here, just by being here alone, you have won the mega million, the lottery, like 100 billion times over, man. But they don't tell you that stuff. They don't want you to know that. So this is why I told you the Valentine's Day is one of the most depressing things. So if for people who have low self-esteem, because they're going to be reminded of what they don't have. And that is not true. So don't let anything like this distract you from fulfilling your mission. There's nothing wrong with being single, and there is nothing wrong with being in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being single, and there's nothing wrong with being married. It's all about you, your unique interpretation of your experience. That's all it comes down to. So that's the Valentine's Day thing there. So you got to remember the big picture is that you're here. You're not here to celebrate holidays, and you're not here to talk about, to know your age and say you're 45 or 25. You're not here. That's not why you're here, okay? All of that is a human construct. You're not here to compete with other people. Human construct. There's no competition. Who are you competing with? There's nobody you can compete with because you already have it already. So they put you in this mind game with your mentality that you're in a rat race. You're competing with Bill and John. You're envious of Bob and Jim and da 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 da. And you don't even know that there's no you don't need a how can you compete when you are the very thing that exists that invented the word compete? It's like competition, you made that up. It makes no sense to me. You're not even here. You're outside, you're playing this, your higher self. This is a game to you, man. So just be here, live in the moment. Manifest what you want. Stay away from things that make you feel unworthy. Programs, holidays, views, all of that stuff. Stay away from those stuff, man. How can you communicate with your higher self? Let me get an answer. I got a couple more minutes here. Let's go to the higher self. Higher self, how can I communicate with you? Tell me the answer so I can tell my audience. The answer says, you don't need to communicate. The channel is always open. Also, it tells me you don't need to connect. You're automatically connected. It's the perception of not being connected, which is driven by your ego, that makes you feel unconnected. So to communicate with your higher self, all you have to do, this is coming from him now, all you have to do is to acknowledge that you're always connected and you're always receiving communication information. By doing that, it says your senses will be heightened, and now you'll be able to connect. Also, it gives me a note. It says your higher self has been communicating with you since the day you popped out of the womb. So yeah, the information it communicates, it was stored up in your subconscious mind. When you got older, it's still in your subconscious mind. But what's preventing you from retrieving it is when you came into the world, you have to develop a conscious mind, which negates and blocks a lot of the stuff. So it says you have a lot of downloads in you right now that you need to access. Okay, here's what it's telling me to tell you. It's like emails. Wait a minute. Okay, I got 2 minutes. It's emails. If you haven't checked your email for a while and you go in your email, you see all these messages, that's what you do. How to retrieve your email says remove your blocks, use subliminals that will help you to clear it up. That's it. I have to go. I will see you again. And remember, school's in session. School platform will be down in the pinned comments. And you guys, now you know how to be a winner and live your best life. And I will see you guys again.